Hello friends, Master Sommelier Peter Neptune here with another episode of my YouTube channel. Well, due to popular demand, I am going to taste a couple wines that I bought at Costco that are labeled Kirkland Signature, right? So these are wines that Costco has sourced from producers around the world and bottled as their Kirkland Signature, usually for a very, very good price point. So what I have here is a red wine from Washington State. It's a Kirkland Signature Columbia Valley Red Wine 2022. And I have, it's $16.99 by the way. And I have this Kirkland Barolo 2020. And you know, I just did a little bit of looking at the label, and I've got a little secret that I can tell you about this wine, and it's $19.99. One of my students here at my school was saying, "Have you tried that Kirkland Barolo for 20 bucks?" And I said, "Well, no, I haven't, but I will. In fact, it's a great idea to do for my YouTube channel." And by the way, while I'm thinking of it, please subscribe if you like what you see in my content. That would be great. And I would really appreciate it. So let's do this. Let's look at this 2022 Columbia Valley Red Wine, which is a medium plus ruby color in the glass. On the nose, we get aromas of black currant, blackberry, black cherry. There's a little bit of toast, some oak on this wine, a little bit of brown sugar over the top, a little bit of cinnamon, a little hint of floral note, maybe hibiscus up there in the upper florals. Fresh, fruity, just a hint of oak on the palate. Dry, acids medium, tannins are high and very grippy. Really, really high tannin here. My goodness. I mean, the Barolo should have higher tannin. Wow. The tannin management here is a little bit helter-skelter. Alcohol seems high, probably 14 something. Yeah, 14 something. And body is full. This wine is just too tannic, in my opinion. It's disjointed. It's really, really tough as nails. I just find that it's overwhelmingly high tannin. The fruit just goes away. There's just kind of this hint of black currant and blackberry, but everything just seems. I think that whatever wood they used, maybe they used oak staves, I don't know. But there's something just very disjointed about this wine. I mean, I got to drink some water. I'm dying here. The finish is medium plus. $16.99. Maybe if you decant this thing an hour, 5 hours ahead of time. But I think that this wine is barely good. I just found that the tannin is overwhelming, and I think the winemaking is iffy here. Okay, let's look at this Barolo, which, Barolo has to be aged for 38 months at the winery, 18 in oak, usually large botta, which is a large oval barrel. Botta is the Italian word. French use foudre. And so 2020, man, this is the first 2020 Barolo I have seen on our American shores here. So this is going to be a young Barolo. Current vintage that I've been tasting is 2019. So this is a very young Barolo. Very, very pale garnet color, very typical of Nebbiolo. Barolo has to be 100% Nebbiolo, and even an orange rim, a pale orange rim. So let's see if we get what we expect here with Barolo. And by the way, this is from Serralunga d'Alba, and I'm looking at the cover here, the label, and it says Villa Reale in Serralunga. Serralunga d'Alba is known, it's one of the communes of Barolo. It's known for strong, very, very powerful, grippy wines. So let's see if what we got here. Smells like Barolo, smells like Nebbiolo. So an ethereal nose, tar and roses, right? Tar and roses. So you've got all this earthiness, all this kind of mushroom, truffle, dark turned earth. And then the ethereal rose petals and rose water over the top. And already you've got developing. So you've got the kind of dried cherry, red raspberry, and then you've got this kind of orange peel and even kind of parchment paper character in the background. It's very, very perfumed. It's got a lot of sweet floral and sweet earth, like beautiful turned soil, composty soil on the palate. Dry, acidity high, tannin high, rounder though, grippy but round, mouth-filling, alcohol high. I always say Nebbiolo, high acid, high tannin, high alcohol. It's like that Paul McCartney song, Paul McCartney and Wings, high, we're gonna get high. But that's a really good one. When you see that color and you get those highs in a blind tasting, you should be thinking about Nebbiolo for sure. Body is full, intensity is high, and this has got a lot of grip, but it's in balance. The acid adds the balance. Everything's balanced here. Good Barolo, man. For $19.99, yes, go buy this for sure. And I've got another little secret for you in a second. Long finish on the palate, dried roses, rose petal, orange peel, dried cherry, dried raspberry, a beautiful kind of tea leaves over the top, a little bit of tobacco, turned earth, all kinds of stuff going on, long finish. This is very good Barolo. For $19.99, it's great. I mean, come on. I would decant this a good two hours before you drink it. It will round out and it'll blossom more, and the oxygen will help those tannins settle down. Now, a clue. Villareale and Serralunga, that's Fontana Freda, folks. Fontana Freda was one of the first Barolo producers. It was founded by the first king of Italy in 1858. And Fontana Freda is a venerable, traditional Barolo producer. Their Barolo is $50 retail. So you got this wine, it's Fontana Freda, and you got it for $19.99. I would run out and buy a case of it, and if you're young enough, put it away and don't look at it for 10 years, and it will really improve. If you don't have that kind of time, just decant it 2 hours before you drink it. But I highly recommend this $19.99 Barolo, this Kirkland Barolo. It's Fontana Freda. Wow, that's super cool. Well, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, subscribe, please, if you like what I'm doing here on my channel. And I'll see you next time.